Hi gang, it is a beautiful summer day here in Yorkville, Illinois, and today I'm taking a look at Grimm Slingers from Greenbrier Games. And be sure to keep an eye peeled because later in the video I'm going to share with you how one lucky viewer can win a copy of Grimm Slingers Duels, which is kind of the introductory game to the Grimm Slingers system. Wow, try to say that 5 times fast. Anyway, let's pop inside and take a peek at Grimm Slingers. All right, I've popped back inside and brought Grimm Slingers to the table. This was the big Gen Con release for Greenbrier Games. And of course, if you were at Gen Con, you could have picked up this box set. If you weren't at Gen Con, it's not in stores just yet, but it is shipping out to retailers, I believe, on September 1st. So you only have to wait 2-3 weeks to start getting your hands on it. It's designed and illustrated by Stephen S. Gibson, and this comes across as a pretty interesting game, because there's 3 different ways you can play. And this is a game that's set in kind of a weird west. It's not necessarily the past, could be the future, maybe it's an alternate dimension. I can't tell you for sure. But you can play it as just a 2-player game, head-to-head, and each player represents a dueling Grimm Slinger. You can play it as a team game with up to 6 players, and you can also play it, which this is what really strikes me, as a co-op game, where you're going to actually set off on a campaign across the West, and it can be played solitaire or up to 4 players, and you're going to fight different monsters, you're going to get gear, you're going to level up as you would in a role-playing game. And that's something I really want to take a peek at, is the tall tales aspect of Grimm Slingers. So let's get this open up and take a peek to see what we've got when we take everything outside the box. So I've taken the shrink wrap off. Let's get this opened up and take a look inside. You're going to see right off the bat that Grimm Slingers has a very distinct art style. And the artwork is pretty damn cool. So this is the story booklet. I believe this would be the tall tale. So we're going to put that off to the side for a second. This is the map for the campaign game, the Valley of Death. And it looks like as you travel to different locations, it's indicating different pages. So we've got that now. That's pretty cool looking back to the map. So we'll put that to the side here. And here is the rule booklet. From my understanding, Grimm Slingers is pretty easy to get your head wrapped around as far as the basic aspects of dueling. Grimm Slingers actually started out as an app game, and as the game grew, I guess the decision was made to actually bring it to the tabletop. So we're just flipping through a little bit. There's the Tall Tales section. How the map works, narrative phase. How the story booklet works. How a tall tale duel works, how leveling works, and choosing a difficulty setting. And a glossary on the back. So that is the rule booklet. I'm not going to take a look really into the tall tale booklet because honestly, I think that would kind of detract from the surprises that you'll have. As far as I understand, the campaign where you utilize this map is broken down into 4 chapters. So let's take a look. We've got various decks of cards here. So we're going to pop these out and take a quick peek. And there's a 6-sided die and a little meeple, which no doubt you'll use on the Tall Tale map. So I'm going to crack these open and we'll take a look to see what we've got. Okay, let's bring some of these decks back out here and we'll kind of flip through these individually. Okay. So taking a look here, we've got an energy tracker. So I'm going to take a guess that each of the players will have a card like so. And then I see there's a health tracker down here for them to track the energy that they have available to them as well as their health. And I see current health on this card. So let's flip through. These look like these are, well, let's flip this way. Looks like we've got some monsters that you'll run across in the Weird West as you're going about your campaign. Dead. Well, hate when that happens. Strong, gigantic, hoarding, plague. These might be various different cards that you'll utilize with those creatures as well. There we go. Peril awaits the damned. Death from above. These look like these are all cards that are for the Tall Tale. Let's see what we've got here. Target card. Issued to red player. Rainbow player. Pink player. Green. Blue. This is probably cards that, these are probably cards that come into effect in the team game as well as the Tall Tale game. Okay, so got these. Now, looks like some of these cards are all going to be part of a standard deck. And these look like these are spells. Mana Burn, Pandora, Paralyze, Pierce, Redirect, Rejuvenate. I do believe in the dueling aspect of the game that the players are pretty even. I don't think there's special abilities that the characters have. These look like these are some items that you can utilize. Derelict Darts, Dual Colts. Yep, more items here. Flask of whiskey. Hey, come on. Everybody needs a flask of whiskey. Jug of spoiled water. I'm guessing these are probably items that you acquire as you're playing the Tall Tale. Okay, so we've got these. Looks like these are all artifacts, human hearts, supplies. Seems to me as if the Tall Tale is really where the meat and potatoes of this game is going to be. Looks like more items. Here we go, some more, looks like some more spells. Okay. Water. Wind. Lights. Okay. So all these various different spells that are available. I'm going to take a quick peek at this Valley of Death story booklet because I think there's different characters. Maybe not. Let's look back here. Like I said, I don't want to ruin any surprises by flipping through too much of the story booklet. So this is what we've got inside Grimm Slingers. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm going to give out a copy of Grimm Slingers Duels, which is kind of the introduction to the game system. And I'm going to make it very, very easy for you to win a copy of Grimm Slingers Duels. All you need to do, and I'm going to hold this map like so, is go on Twitter and tweet the name of one of these locations. And with that, use the hashtag TGG, so effectively the initials of the gaming gang, and Grimm Slingers. So TGG Grimm Slingers as your hashtag. And then what I'll do is I will actually randomly select one lucky winner and send them out a copy of Grimm Slingers Duels. So pretty cool. Now, of course, by just looking at what we've got in the box, it's not telling us a whole lot about the gameplay. There aren't a whole lot of hints to how you're going to play the game. So, but I did want to show you what we've got when we take everything outside the box of Grimm Slingers. And of course, be sure to swing over to thegaminggang.com for our in-depth review, which will be coming very soon. And of course, remember, for all the latest in gaming news, reviews, comics, TV, movies, come on, you know the drill by now. Get your geek on over at The Gaming Gang. Once again, I'm Jeff McAleer, and thanks for watching.